Hello, lovely people. It is so good to be back. I am back and welcome to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, I have been away for a little while. I've been working on something amazing. So I'm a holistic health coach and an empowerment strategist. I always forget which way round they are. And autistic brain. And I've been working on something amazing. I did send out a video a little while ago. Some of you might have seen that. I was not very well. I did manage to end up with flu, and I think it might have been COVID. But I did say that I had been working on something amazing, and it's something really special, really close to my heart. Something that perhaps hasn't been talked about a huge amount over the years. I'm just going to get it out of my car before I get told off. So bear with me, and also bear with the fact that my car definitely needs a nice clean. Right, I'm just going to go for a walk along the canal now. I'm in Stone, and this is my favourite shop. Well, second favourite. My favourite one is Selfridges. Oh, and then Waitrose, and then you can see that. Marks and Spencer. So I'm going for a little walk along the canal. I thought I would do this video whilst I'm having a little walk along the canal. So over the years, I mean, I'm 57 now, so over the years, something that has never been talked about a lot, especially not in the workplace, is menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause. And I took exception to this and felt that that was something that was just not acceptable. So I decided that I was going to be a champion for that. And so a couple of years ago, I did a course to become a menopause coach, and I was offering workshops, etc., out of the salon, and I was doing some personal one-to-one coaching for menopause from the salon therapy centre, where I, as some of you know, have now, it doesn't exist anymore. We have closed it down to go our separate ways, and so that's freed me up to do more coaching and holistic therapy the way that is necessary for me to do now. It's a lovely girl. It's so nice around here. It's not warm, to be perfectly honest. There's some blue sky. You can probably see that behind me. So what I've been doing is creating something really personal that I've actually been in collaboration with a charity, which I will talk about more later. And I've also got some free resources for you. So if you stay to the end of this not long YouTube video, I will be sharing how you can get hold of those free resources. So in collaboration with the Menopause charity, I have been, sorry, I'm getting dinged by the bicycle here. I have written a course for perimenopause, menopause and postmenopause. And it's not a one-size-fits-all. It is a starter 12-week course, which I have created with some bolt-ons. So you'll need about an hour or so each week to look at the resources that I send you, and you can work at it in your own pace. So I send you every week, I will send you the resources that you'll need. So you can start with the one-to-one personal coaching, which I will do with you via Zoom. It's all via Zoom. Everything I do is via Zoom. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, I will always be there for you. And then you'll receive your workbooks and your free resources that come with the coaching sessions, and then you work through that in your own pace, and then we collaborate together at the end to see your feedback and tell me what you need and what your needs are, and then we take it from there and we move on each week. Then we have the group sessions that I do, which I really like group sessions because they are about getting together, and each person can talk about what they've really needed for themselves that week. They can give forward their ideas on how they've used the resources that I send, and people can give and take. So if you're somebody that is in the middle of going through your menopause, then somebody that has gone through it can tell you their experiences, and then somebody that's about to be approaching it or as perimenopause, you can learn from each other. And I really like that. I basically take a back seat, to be honest. There's a lot of people do talk within themselves, and I find it really refreshing. And also, as a 57-year-old middle-aged woman that has gone through menopause myself, I've got my own experiences that I share with you as well, and we take it from there. I also do workshops, which anybody that does my course is invited to for free. And I also do the self-paced resource course, which is basically something that you work through yourself. And if you need me, I'm always there for a clarity call. So we start off with a clarity call, then we take it from there, and I send you the resources that you need for yourself. So the course is very interactive, as you want it to be. I'm available for any help or support you need via email, always ready to do that. And then on top of that 12-week course, I also have some bolt-ons. They're standalone courses as well, but they're also bolt-ons. So they're got the nutrition one, which is specifically for nutrition in perimenopause, menopause, and most postmenopause. And I have the hormone balancing bolt-on course as well, and the holistic healing bolt-on course, which is specific for using alternative and complementary therapies in and on themselves of HRT or whatever therapy you decide to use for yourself. I've also got a breathwork course that I'm doing that can help. That's also via Zoom. And just to let you know that if you are neurodivergent, so ADHD, ADD, AUDD, autistic, or whatever else form it takes you, you will react differently to the hormone therapy that you get, and you may experience your menopause, perimenopause in a different way. So I'm writing a course specifically for that, which will be a bolt-on or a standalone. So like I say, I've attached myself to a wonderful charity called the Menopause Charity. So when I send out any of my resources, I will also be sending you information on how you can help to raise awareness for the Menopause Charity. And if you want to do any fundraising for the Menopause Charity and any resources that you need from the Menopause Charity. And I really believe that this is something that we can get together as females and show a united front, because I don't like the way, especially in the workplace, I don't like the way it's spoken about. I don't like how we are made to feel, oh, a bit of brain fog, oh, a bit of menopause. I don't like the idea that we're cast aside as something that perhaps isn't useful anymore, because I can assure you, as somebody that's coming out of the end of menopause, I have found it to be liberating, freeing. And although I've gone through some extraordinarily difficult times with my hormones, when I was younger, I had terrible puberty. I was diagnosed with PMDD when I was 30. I was put on hormone replacement therapy for 20 years. I was told, lyingly, that I would never experience menopause, so I was woohooing a lot for that. And I also had PCOS, so because I didn't want my ovaries and womb taken away, I decided to do the hormone replacement therapy. And then I got to my early 50s and things started to get, I got put on some large amount of weight. I was originally, when I met my husband at 42, I was a size 4. I did have some issues, to be honest, which I'll talk about later date. I went up to a 6, then an 8. But when I got married, I was an 8. And then coming to the end of my 40s, I was a 10, went up to a 12. And then I went up to a 14 to nearly 16, and I couldn't understand why. And I'm not suggesting for any reason that there's a problem or an issue with being any of those sizes or any size at all. But when you don't know where it's coming from, when you don't understand. And then I went to see my GP, who basically told me, and I quote, "You don't get fat from eating fresh air, love." I was devastated. I ended up having a breakdown in 2020, December 2020. And actually that was really freeing, because not only did I realise that I was actually going through my menopause, but also that I was autistic. So that was a a great time that came out of a really negative and really terribly bad time. I just want to say that people that have not gone through menopause or could never go through menopause, the idea of, oh, well, she's just a bit forgetful, or she's batty, or she's just got a bit of belly fat, or, this language is not acceptable. And one of the things that I have done is I have created resources for spouse and partner, family and friends, your boss and colleagues in the workplace. And these free resources are to help them understand what you are going through with your menopause, the correct language, the things to say and not to say, what they can do to help, how they can understand what you are going through during this time in your life. And believe me, you don't have to be 50 something to go through this transition. Many people start experiencing menopause or perimenopause in their late 20s, early 30s, and it can take a really long time to transition. So it's important that for these periods in our life, no pun intended, that people around us, the closest people around us, especially the people that we work for and our colleagues, can use language that is appropriate and non-offensive and have ways in which to support and help when we're going through these difficult times. So if you want to get hold of those free resources, you don't have to do my course, but if you want to get hold of those free resources, if you like and subscribe, and if you hit the button below, there's a little learn more button. It's the little down arrow right in the corner. If you click on that, it'll take you to a form where you can pop your email address in, and then I will send you those 3 free resources. If you'd be interested in knowing more about my course, then please again like, subscribe, share this video, and just let me know in the messages below whether you're interested in learning more about my courses. So caps please, uppercase, period, and I will put more information up. I will also put some information up on my Facebook, the page, which is the Tranquil Success Academy. So you can pop along to that as well, and you can find more information there. So like I say, click the down arrow, click the learn more button, fill in the form, and I will send you your free resources. So I hope that you enjoyed this video today. I am going to give it a break now because I am out of breath, and I will see you again soon. Bye.